Anyway, starting off with another quarterfinal elimination. We're heading into Stingray versus Luna. Two different champions. But, you know, we got Royale spots on the line here, so this matters a lot.
I mean, both of them have made it out to the previous two Royales, but only one of them can make it to Summer Royale, and they're going to determine which one of them is going to challenge Experience for that final spot. Luna looking solid already with the scythe in hand. Yeah,
Stingray getting kind of thrown around a bit. Oh, didn't charge him quite enough for the second one. Yeah, just barely, maybe one or two more frames, and that would have worked. Ooh, perfect dodge from Stingray. Tries to catch with an anti-air. It's rare that you see it used like that. A lot of times people leave it out and hold it for the trap, but Stingray going for the immediate hitbox on it.
Recovery from Luna just underneath will get him that initial stock, but man, even though Luna was looking so aggressive there, Stingray, he's playing that high-strength Zol. Just a couple of hits, and he's bringing that damage back. Yeah. No, but he keeps waking up.
Oh, man. And earlier, the issue was with finding the KOs, right? There we go. Nice little charge on that. Yeah, gets all three pillars. And the third one's going to be the one that connects with Luna as Stingray tries to bring this one back, because Stingray has historically struggled with finding the final blows on these stocks today, but racking up the damage, looking quite fine at that, especially with all of this strength on this Zol.
Falling down air comes out from Stingray. I mean, he's already taken back all this damage. Even though Luna was the first one to get the stock, Stingray's just swinging so hard.
All right. Is the Tai Lung the answer here? That neutral air was almost enough. Finds another one, though. And Luna sent down to his final stock. Stingray looks like he's trying to repeat history, really.
He's like, I already 3-0'd you once today. I just got to do it again. Sidelight and Sig connects there for Luna. Final stocks here, game number one.
It's nice to have your setups for Sigs like that cover multiple dodge options, because they help you close out sneaky stocks like that where you otherwise might be fishing for a little while.
Yeah, especially like as a Scythe player, you need those reads into those Sigs, because sometimes you will struggle to get KOs.
Yeah. That's why Mordex is so popular. You got a good set. But Stingray trying to close out the first game of this set. With this little here, one more strong hit is all it takes. Can't bait out the dodge with that weapon throw. Luna does a great job on defense, but not for much longer, as Stingray takes game one with an axe side air. Couldn't line him up in the previous set, but here, looks like he's doing just quite okay.
Yeah. He's hitting those side airs when he needs them. He gets Luna into that KO percent and then hits that final blow. Seeing the finishers here from game number one. Luna was caught dashing off of that ledge. Both of them like to do those like ledge dashes, but sometimes it kind of like puts you on a track where you're gonna get caught.
Yeah, no, it's weird, because when you're corner guarding, it's like one of those options that you just have to like explicitly look out for, because it's so fast, it's hard to react to. But Stingray does what Cannon does best and starts off with an explosive string, one that doesn't lead to the stock being taken, but a whole lot of damage, because each individual chunk from Zol hits like a truck.
He is hitting hard. Down Sig, and Luna just stays outside of it. Weapon toss, just trying to get something to punish that signature. Good jump, avoids the recovery.
Tries the down air and the side light, neither of which find the mark. Luna gets a nice little backdash on Stingray there to set up for that side light, push him off stage, but can't convert into an edge guard. But somehow a reverse nair is going to force Stingray off the stage. Stingray's not scared, right? You have no weapon. Why would I be?
Just comes back swinging, throws out that axe nair, throws out a ground pound, but it ends up on that soft platform. Cannon versus Gauntlets. Luna's going to be looking for a recovery setup.
Oh,
punish?
Not enough. Okay. Stingray's happy about that one. Dodges through the side light recovery as well. And goes for down air nair. Doesn't try to set up for the side air.
Just a little too high on the GC downlight.
Nice. Wow. Okay. Using the maximum range of that D-light, the side light or side air. Not going to be enough.
That's a burn dodge. Yep. Luna knows that all he's got as options is to jump out, and so the recovery is going to cover all of that. Deep red, though. Stingray, we saw a similar situation in game number one where he just takes the stock and then immediately is putting more damage on the second one.
Okay. Gets the side air. Stingray looking pretty good as well still. I mean, got that first game, sitting a little pretty here, getting a neutral light immediately while starting on the next stock. And that's kind of like when you're starting your next stock on somebody and you're able to get these neutral lights easily or these side lights easily, like it feels really good because you rack up the damage so fast. I mean, look, you already have Luna in the orange.
Yeah, and then comparatively, Luna needs to get 1 or 2 dodge reads to do basically the same amount of damage. He can have a lot of control with it, but doesn't do nearly as much damage. And Stingray putting Luna closer and closer to that KO percent. Side air, and that'll take him out.
And I like the timing that we're seeing on a lot of the SIGs from Stingray. Now, granted, some of them have been punished, but like that down SIG we saw on the Axe before, he throws it at the perfect range and timing where Luna can't actually do anything to get to him in time. And that's the best way to use a signature like that because you're forcing them to respect it even if it's not hitting.
Oh, the neutral light catches Luna. Coming up. Down SIG thrown out.
Oh. Starve is being felt right now as Luna wants to punish these attacks from Stingray but doesn't have the range. Now finally on these gauntlets trying to respond back but down an entire stock. Stingray is looking to add on 2 or 3 more hits before he closes this game out.
Ooh, the side SIG will bring it down to final stocks. Luna really needs an offstage engagement, and it's something that he's not been able to accomplish against Stingray today.
Yeah, you can see swaps immediately over to the side. Stingray responds with the D-Light Gravity Cancel and SIG, saying, I'm trying to get rid of your stock, so I have to play this offstage game. But he doesn't get the dodge punish on that. That's unfortunate for Luna. Has to find another opportunity, and he jumps up and reads fastball.
Stingray getting past all the reads from Luna. He's over to the gauntlets now. Neutral light sends him a little bit away. Nice. Oh, the side air is going to launch Luna so far, though. He can't take too much more than that.
Perfect dodge. Goes for a delayed nair. I thought he might go for it immediately, but still, just trying to close it out. Luna's bringing this one back here.
Can't let him Sarah him.
A SIG from Luna will KO. D-Light recovery might with Zol's low defense as well. Does Stingray let this one slip, or is Luna clutch?
Oh, Luna clutches with the side light into the recovery, taking down Stingray, but man, that was close.
Yeah, Stingray just not able to wash his dishes today. Just like leaving little crumbs of food on the plate here.
That's what the dishwasher is for.
I know, bro. Just throw it in and turn it on. Just can't close it out. Can't close it out. Can't close it out. So close, so close, so close, so close. How many times are you going to do so close? I mean, granted, he was able to get game 1, which is good because it shows that, like, all right, at least I can close out against this person. And he was able to do it on the winner's side, but it feels like in the last few games that I've seen from Stingray, I'm like, find the hits.
Yeah, I feel ya. There are moments where Stingray's like, he's so close. He has everything ready. The table is set, and he's just looking for the fork. You know, he's like, he just needs to get that little bit, that one singular tool to help him finish his meal. But either way, Luna manages to take full advantage of the fact that Stingray is struggling to get that final blow. But man, like, Luna also is having his own issues against Stingray, right? Like, Stingray's dash landings in particular are really throwing Luna for a loop. Like, he'll do those hops right over Luna, and Luna's like, okay, I'm a side light eventually, and maybe it'll work.
Yeah, and the tough part is I think Luna, someone who is revered for playing extremely aggressive, this dash landing change forces him to change the way that he plays the game because he is aggressive in your face. A lot of other players like to play aggressive, or not really. No, he's not aggressive in your face. Well, yes, but what I'm trying to say is that his movement is he is running away from you while being in your face. It's much more, I'm like weaving and counter punching at a distance that like you feel like you have to swing because he's so close. But now that people have access to a new movement option, it means he's completely thrown off at what ranges he can get people at.
Yeah, the range game, just effectively the footsies has changed, and he's got to adapt to that new footsies, which Stingray's taken advantage of right now in the interim. Yeah, definitely it can buff them. Like, they both have access to those dash landings. But here we go. Game number 3 currently tied 1-1. Looking better than it did in the upper side of the bracket when they fought earlier today.
Okay, and already a great start for Luna. And as I say that, almost throws that one away.
Nice.
Stingray might have been the one to donate this. Woo, narrowly
away from it. All that work, and Luna's 2 or 3 hits away from being evened up.
Okay, yeah, and Stingray able to swap over to the cannon as well. Goes for a read on a high option out of hit stun, but Luna goes low and to the ground. Great stage for Zolda.
Yeah, I mean, small Brawlhalla, like a side sig right now would definitely KO Luna. He's going to be looking for an air, though. You saw that downlight setup.
Okay, yeah, this one's close already.
Ooh! That's going to have enough behind it. The side air from Stingray.
Yeah, you could feel the Zul on that one. Because Linfei Death was not getting that.
Punish? Oh! Doesn't get the chase dodge needed. Stingray manages to dodge out of that one, but Luna follows the dodge, and this time he'll get the KO.
Okay. So we have ourselves a set here as Stingray is trying to find himself a weapon. And there's the spawn, gets the cannon, tries to convert, but Luna does a nair out of hit stun. Not something you see every day, but it worked perfectly in that situation. Stingray converting into that down signature and trying to keep the pressure on. He has stage control and gives it up with a gravity cancel. I'm surprised we didn't see a bigger capitalization from Luna.
Luna, though, with that adaptation, goes low this time, doesn't jump into that third blast. Still, Stingray having so much stage control here. Oh, you catches him out of the sky.
Wow, and that one's funnier too because you got to spawn something to like pick him up on, you know?
To bounce him off too.
Yeah, that probably looked a lot sillier when that platform wasn't there. Anyway, hopping right back into this. Stingray has a hefty lead here. Luna almost gets a cheesy one off the top though, but Stingray finds a way back down to the ground, trying to get these anti-airs. Gets caught yet again on the delayed recovery on the dodge up.
Yeah, looking like a repeat of the first stocks where he misses the downlight recovery, but still gets that setup into the side light, forward movement into the second recovery. But Stingray, he's got the axe in hand. But Luna's got control of the stage.
Okay, goes for the side air, doesn't
Good spot
work.
dodge.
Oh, that Nen light was so close. Look at the spacing, jeez. Oh, tried it. Got it once and thought he could get it again. I don't blame you.
I mean, so many things with KO. Yeah, he was like, is this going to go over the corner?
Yeah, I think Stingray thought it was. I thought it might, you know. Looked like it might get that slip and go straight down.
Dare avoided, but Luna goes for a jumping nair there, which keeps him in the air for Stingray to hit the down light. One more game for Stingray to knock Luna out of the bracket.
Yeah, this one's going to be interesting. Either way, our predictions are getting messed up.
Mine are in shambles, and I just have to accept that loss.
I mean, you got Stingray.
Or Luna.
Or Luna, right?
I got whoever wins this. That's literally
Is that it?
Yeah, because Impala was my other pick, and he lost experience.
Yeah, sheesh. Yeah, dang.
You at least got Sandstorm on the top side.
I got 2 people at least. Yeah. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. But no, that was good. That was good. I'm excited.
All right, well, we still got more of this set to go, but we're seeing like bigger and bigger gaps between the matches, which I think is probably on Luna's side, because he tends to be that guy who will he'll take a loss and then he'll close his eyes and be like, okay, replay the set. What do I need to do different?
Yeah, no, it makes sense, right? Like, you got to take a moment and just search within yourself for, you know, whether it's if you're freaking out, how to calm yourself down. If you're not freaking out, but you're confused as to why you lost, then you just take a moment to debrief with yourself, right? There's no one better at, like, when you reach a certain level, you understand how to break down what you're doing wrong. And then once you're at that point, there's no one better to ask than yourself as to why things didn't go wrong. It's like a little me in the mirror moment.
I don't know if I always agree with that, because sometimes I think you need that like external perspective to be like, hey, you kind of keep doing the same dodge, because like in the moment you're like, I'm panicking, I'm thinking about like, how am I going to hit him, how is he going to try to swing at me?
Yes.
So you're not always thinking of all the different options, but also that's why I like that kind of mental pause of being like, okay, let me just try to objectively remember what I did and remember, okay, I might have been panicking, but I've been making the same panic decisions, things like that.
And this is why coaches are good, but Luna don't got one.
No coach, no mid-set coaching here.
He's what he got. He got to use himself and see if he has the brain juice to work his way through this one, as Stingray starting off pretty commandingly with the D-Light ground pound unarmed. Doesn't have a weapon though, but has been able to get the hits unarmed, so I guess he doesn't really care. Yeah, it's another one. Good damage.
Luna on the other side struggling to find damage. Was going to try to deny, but you saw Stingray manage to pick up the axe in time. All right, Luna does sneak out that weapon set.
Let's see.
Ooh, just raw ground pound right on top of him.
Stingray starting off this one good. But it looks like Luna trying to respond back here, getting counterpunched by these nairs from the cannon. One more will KO, especially after that.
Stingray with the aerial game. He's I mean, it's like the modernized version of getting B-hopped in like 2018, where people just do jump, fastball, jump, fastball.
Yeah, and it's interesting too because like Stingray, if Luna gets sent off the stage like that, granted this time he actually lost the stock for it. Zola's amazing. It's actually kind of hard to get the KO because the only way that you can get them is with a side air unless you get below them.
Pump faked. Got scared there. That neutral sig.
Word?
Kept them away.
All right, well, you take those. Luna's like, yeah. Let's see. Luna trying his best here.
He wants to take this to game 5, but he throws away both weapons. There's a weapon pickup. Stingray off the soft platform, still getting some good damage. His unarmed against Luna is working.
Yeah, needs a weapon. But so far, doing fine without it. I mean, Luna getting an opening for a 2-hit combo. But that's kind of going to be all he gets as Stingray trying to find a way to find an opening. Honestly, Stingray's been missing a lot. But when he does get the hit, he's usually been able to convert into something. But the past few times here, Luna just slowly tacking on more and more damage. Might be able to go for a KO soon.
So over to the gauntlets. Going to be looking for that recovery, but doesn't get the read with that second side light. Sayer's going to put him in an awful spot, but Luna doesn't go after it.
Okay, Stingray's looking for that moment.
Oh, beats out the end sig, but the immediate gravity cancel down sig. Luna is going to take the stock. He could force this to game 5.
Stingray, of course, though, trying not to let that happen. Picks up that axe, immediately eats a side light, but swings back with the Sayer of his own, getting anti-aired, gets down with the neutral light. And maybe we see a ground pound here? No, doesn't want to go for it. It's risky. It's Scythe. Do I want to go off? Oh, so good.
That's
so good.
The quick reaction, just, oh, you missed behind me? Gravity cancel side sig on the axe, and now it's final stocks here. Luna needs this one to go to game 5.
Yeah, it's one of those scenarios where, like, the fact that the sig does that is really good, right? Because there are other scenarios where, like, you want to get the KO and then you send the other way and you're like, aw. But there, that was perfect. Oh, got the touch,
dodge.
Though. Oh, lost the recovery.
But
nice.
he got his dodge in time. Luna gets back up. Stingray's going to try to play that neutral game because he knows if he just wins out, he'll get more damage.
Luna, perfect spacing on the neutral light. Jeez. Stingray, though, trying not to go to game 5.
But he misses!
Oh. Jumping around. Luna using this platform to his advantage.
Missing the side light. Catches him with the down air.
Oh, wow, that hit. Wow. Just got high enough.
Keeping him on that corner.
Ooh, the spacing for Stingray!
Oh, the ground pound's going to disarm. Luna's in trouble. He's in the red. The side sig will do it! Gosh. Stingray is going to knock out Luna. He's going into the top 4.
That side sig was the breadwinner for Stingray. Getting, what, 3 of those throughout the course of that set? And, like, what, 2 of them were in that game? 3? Were all 3 in that game? I'm, like, trying to remember.
Two of them were. The first stock, I think, and then that last stock.